Okay, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Creative has set it up so that I am looking forward to Cody Rhodes getting hit by Kevin Owens. Okay. Hey, what up, folks? It's Will. I just watched Smackdown. Literally, it just ended, and I'm reviewing it immediately. Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this Smackdown. A lot of thoughts. This show, I thought, has some goodness and bad. The bad, we'll talk about. The good, I'll say right out of the gate, is Kevin Owens. Okay, I like Kevin Owens stuff. We had a U.S. title match between LA Knight and Andrade. We had a dumpster match that didn't happen. I thought it was going to happen today. I was wrong. It's happening in 2 weeks in Nashville. Cool. That's cool. We had a tornado tag between Tiffany, Nia Jax versus Bayley and Naomi. We got Carmella being a hater. What else we have? We had some stuff that happened. I have mixed feelings about this Smackdown. I have mixed feelings. Wasn't the best at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this, folks, because y'all got a lot to say about this. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts about this Smackdown. So I start with what? No, let's start with the Let's start from the beginning. We'll just start from the beginning. We won't dive into any negatives so far. We'll just start from the beginning. We'll go through it, okay? This is how we do it. By the way, still in the freaking tier rankings here. I already got to jump on it because I won't be doing this all night. There were 4 women, I believe, that were featured on this show. Or 5, I'm sorry. 4, including Chelsea Green. It was Tiffany, Nia Jax, basically the folks who were in the match, the 4 that were in the match, and Chelsea Green. Everybody else is in catering, so that make that pretty easy. Everybody else in catering that were not those 5. Yeah, so that's easy, right? So we'll get to that. This show, first of all, the show starts off with Jacob Fatu getting patted down, coming into the arena. He hits the damn security guard, beats him up. So he didn't like getting patted down, apparently. So we had that. Move straight into the sold out Smackdown arena. We see a good match between LA Knight and Andrade. There were some good spots, like the moonsault from the top ropes to the outside. Got this is an awesome chance. The crowd loved it. Got the double backflip from Andrade that almost missed, but it landed. You had the back elbow from Andrade. Got a lot of cool spots. The ref got a you suck chance. So at one point, I think the crowd was kind of behind Andrade because Andrade went for the pin, and then they said the ref sucked. So they didn't like that he didn't count fast enough, maybe. I don't know. LA Knight had a little slip on the ropes, but he recovered. It didn't matter anyway because Andrade was supposed to hit him at the top of the rope anyway. So it wasn't like he was supposed to go into a suplex or any type of move. He was supposed to get hit by Andrade anyway. So it kind of worked out. So kind of fast at the end, a little bit, some little mistakes here and there, but overall all was good. LA Knight got a cut in his eye. I don't know if that was because of the elbow or something else happened during the match, but it was interesting. I thought Andrade did very well in that match, even though he had some little issues here and there. I thought LA Knight was fine. LA Knight was good. I thought LA Knight was good. I won't give him a star performance for that, but I thought he was good. But yeah, good match. It's about 25 to 30 minutes, so that got the most time, that by far, which is fine because it's a title match. I'm not complaining about that. All right. So that was the opening match. Did you guys enjoy that match? I thought it was fine. It was a good match. Not fine. It was a good match. Full on. I'm not going to poo-poo that match. It was good. Then we got a segment where Tiffany was talking to Nia Jax about her day, talking about what she accomplished to get her nails done or whatever, talking about how they're going to win the match later on. And Nia Jax said, that's all great, Tiffany, but just remember, if we lose and it's your fault, I'm coming after you. Or maybe you got to leave to go to Raw. So Nia Jax is definitely antagonizing Tiffany in some ways. Like there's some distance there. She isn't warm and welcoming to Tiffany. She basically lets Tiffany know, hey, if you screw this up, that's your ass. Okay, so better make sure we win. Unfortunately for Tiffany, she played a part in Nia Jax losing, getting pinned at least because she did hit Nia Jax with the moonsault. Not moonsault. She hit Nia Jax with the swanton. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, that segment happened. Solid segment, pretty quick. After Andrade's loss, which was a good match, he did shake LA Knight's hand or gave them it was like a fist pump, some awkwardness. They showed each other respect at the end of that match. Carmelo Hayes came up to Andrade to be a hater. He said it was a choke job, just like the freaking Sacramento Kings did to the Lakers. Sacramento crowd did not love that. Then told him to put the damn fries in the bag. Okay, so he was being like very he was trying to give him the business. Andrade did not like it. He mugged him or pushed his face, and then they got in a little bit of a scrap, broke it up. So this rivalry is far from over. I thought they'd be doing a best of 7, like a playoff series, and that's the case. Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, we're gonna have a 6th match next week. So the series continues. It'll be best of 7. At this point, you should probably have Carmelo win it because of best of 5. Andrade won, got the match against LA Knight. He lost. So now you do best of 7 with Carmelo winning at this point, maybe. Then Carmelo faces LA Knight. Makes sense to me. That's what I would do. You mean the Warriors? No, he said, good evening. King choked to the Lakers back in the day. The Kings choked. Talking about, Chris Webber's Sacramento versus Shaq and the Lakers. I remember the Shaq called Sacramento the Sacramento Queens. Probably can get away with that these days in 2024. But he called the Sacramento Kings the Sacramento Queens. So yeah, it was back in that time, that era. They couldn't beat the Lakers, Put the fries in the bag, my dude. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a good line. So I'll get Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo over here. Let's see. Where's Carmelo? I'll get Carmelo Hayes even with that little segment he had, I'd give him a good. Where is Carmelo? Where is Carmelo Hayes? Why is Carmelo Hayes not in here? Did I already put him up here? I already put him up here. Yeah, he's already up here. Good delivery, good segment. He's a hater. We love it. Carmelo Hayes, a hater till he dies. He's a hater until he dies. Then we had a oh yeah, by the way, when it started scrapping, Andrade's hair hit the camera and the camera got all wet and sweaty. It actually wasn't a bad visual because it showed like it was kind of like a real actual brawl. It felt like real because his hair hit the camera and the camera's all blurry. That was kind of cool. So I like that. I like Andrade. I like Carmelo Hayes. We're going to get another match, all great and good. LA Knight will probably face Carmelo Hayes later on. Whatever. Solid stuff so far. Then we had a very polished, overproduced segment between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Now, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are traveling to Georgia Tech's stadium. I don't know why Sheamus wasn't there because Sheamus has now have a connection with the Georgia Tech because he made that prediction that they're going to beat Florida State, and they did. Or was that Florida State? Was that Georgia Tech? Me make sure I'm not crazy. Make sure I'm not saying something stupid. Georgia Tech football. Standings. Oh, no, not standings. Games, you fool. Yeah, it was Florida State. Yes, I was correct. Sheamus has connection with the Georgia Tech football team now. More connection than Roman Reigns does these days. But anyway, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are traveling to this freaking stadium, and you got the music playing. It's overproduced and it's all it's slick. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, you guys going to a stadium? Like, calm down. It's cinema. No, this is not cinema. This is overproduced, in my opinion. A little too much. A little too much for the driving to the damn Georgia Tech stadium. To get to the damn football field for whatever reason, they decided to meet there. I don't know why. They could have did it at the arena. They could have just did it at the arena. So they meet at the football stadium and they're like, Cody, this is my stadium. I play football here. This is my field. This is my stadium. Therefore, this is my city. I'm like, what? That makes no damn sense. Could you play football here? Is your city? What? Were you even a good player? We talking about Roman. The one thing, you were like a great player for that team. You had like your statue in the stadium. We had your name somewhere in the stadium, or you're like a legend of football there. That's one thing. You played football there, and then you left. It was like a weird line. Like, we talking about this is your city because you play football. It made no sense. And Cody says, actually, no, this is my city. I grew up here. I know this place. My family fought here, which just shot Roman Reigns down very quickly. Roman had no retort, so I'm not sure why they even had him say that at all. I play football here. This is my stadium. This is my city. Like, it's so lame. Bad line. Don't even write it. It's clearly Cody Rhodes' hometown. It's his city. That's clear. I don't know why they try to do that nonsense. But anyway, Roman said he had nothing to lose because he lost Jimmy, he lost Jay, lost his Ula Fala. He has nothing to lose. Okay, fine. Cody says, you're not the tribal chief, you're not the champion, you're not even Roman Reigns, you're nobody. I'm like, what's the point of this segment? I guess they're saying like, oh, this is an actual conversation between two foes or two former foes. There's tension there, so they needed the stadium to have this conversation. The backdrop of the Georgia Tech Stadium was lit up. So they had to have a talk, you know. It was a little bit overproduced. It was a little too much, in my opinion, for that segment. It wasn't that serious. While the music and the atmosphere, did it deserve all that? I'm not sure. A little cheesy, a little clunky, in my opinion. Then he says, yeah, it used to be called Roman Reigns, whatever. I don't know. I didn't understand that one. He said, what do you want? Yeah, why are we here? Why the hell are we in the stadium, Cody? What do you want? Cody says, I want your word that you'll have my back. So that's what all this is about, just for you to say, hey, have my back in the match. Like, okay, I have your word. I got your back. I'll give you my word. I got your back. Like, you watch my back, I'll watch yours. I'm like, okay, this segment was a little too much in my opinion. He said, I'm going to take back what's mine. He goes to leave, and Cody cuts him off. It's like, it's not yours to take. And he says, get out of my way. You're in my way. He moved out of the way. He said, no, you're in the way of my life. I'm like, huh? You loved it, Bo Wrench? I don't know. I didn't love it. I thought it was a little overproduced, a little too much for that little segment. The stadium, the music, and all that stuff, I thought it was a little bit over the top, okay? Was it the worst thing in the world? No. For me, it was a little goofy, especially the last line, in the way of my life. Like, what are you talking about right now? Right now, your brothers have taken over, your brothers and your kinfolk have taken your spot, your family. Cody shouldn't be in this. It's a family business. Like, Solo's taking over the bloodline. It's not about Cody Rhodes. It's not about anything like that. It's about your family and your Uwafala and your bloodline rejecting you. It's not about Cody. Now, you can argue because you lost the belt. The belt is what held everything together. He had that prestige. He had that position because of the belt. Fine. But I just thought the segment was just like a little much, okay? In my opinion. It wasn't a bad segment. It wasn't bad. I thought it was a little too much, okay? Just dial it back a little bit. Like, the production value is a little bit like, if it's like leading to like a big time PLE, something like that, fine. But this is two people teaming up in a tag team match. I'll give you my word. I'll give you, I guess it's all right. I just thought it was a little bit overproduced. A little bit overproduced. Now, and I'm not the only one, by the way. If you go to Twitter, plenty of folks were laughing at how produced that thing was. For the sake of that tag team match. I don't know why Cody Rhodes is even doing it. Like, why are you even... Cody Rhodes last week said, I don't want nothing to do with the bloodline. Nothing to do with it. I hope that this week he'll explain himself Like, why the hell are you now in this damn match? He didn't really have an explanation beyond they jumped me, so now I want to fight them too. Like he said, he didn't nothing to do with them. He said he wanted nothing to do with the bloodline. He had to have known that they may try to jump him later. So all it took was one attack for him to say, you know what, I'm gonna help you or join up with you. Now the star here, the person that's making sense here, is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens watched the segment like I did, and like, what? Like, you're teaming up with Roman Reigns, this man, awful human being, this ultimate gaslighter. After everything he's done to you and to your friends and the people you care about, after everything he's done, you're teaming up with him? Kevin Owens is the most logical, rational, aware wrestler there is in this company. And I'm right there with him. I'm like, what is happening right now? Well, I love Kevin Owens. Like, huh? Like, that quickly. Go back and watch Smackdown. He says, I don't want nothing to do with the bloodline. I'm done with it. No more. And then he's in the ring with Roman Reigns. He gets attacked. Like, I'm going to sign the contract. Huh? Then you have a better explanation for me. For my storytelling brain, I needed a better explanation for why Cody Rhodes is helping Roman Reigns or willing to team with him or even give a damn at the fight. So what's the end game here? What happens? Play it out. Let's play it out. He fights Solo and Jacob. They win. And then what? What's the end game here? What's the payoff here? What's the stakes for Cody? I'm going to fight Solo Sikoa. I'm going to win. We'll beat them and that'll be done. It'll be over. Doesn't make sense. He just fought Solo Sikoa. He beat him in the cage. Fighting him again with Jacob Fatu is for the sake of what? Now, if he said, hey, I'm doing this match because I want to face Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is the real force of this bloodline. I want to challenge myself against him. And I think if I can fight him in this match, I want to prove that I can beat him. That makes more sense. Okay, there's a narrative there. It makes sense. He wants to face Jacob Fatu in some iteration, whether it's a tag team or a singles match. He wants to challenge himself. He wants to face them. He thinks he's worthy of a challenge, and he wants to test himself. If he said that, okay, I get it. You want to take on Jacob Fatu, but he just faced Solo Sikoa. This tag team match does what for Cody Rhodes? It's what purpose does it serve? What's the end game for Cody? This makes no sense to me. But yeah, give me a better explanation for why Cody Rhodes wants to be in this match. I think I like it a little bit, not too much, not longer than with the hurting feelings of his spotlight as the face of the company. Exactly the clickbait or pin him. That's why Cody Rhodes is turning a heel. You think Cody Rhodes turning heel? Bad Blood might be better than Backlash. It booked right. Yeah, I agree. It might be. The segment between Cody Rhodes and Roman did what it needed to do, and it got me hyped. That's good. Mission accomplished. Did it get me hyped for that match? No. What got me hyped was this. We're looking right here. Kevin Owens' reaction. Like, oh, this makes sense in my head. My storytelling brain, this makes sense. Because, again, Roman Reigns should not be trusted, one. He had done nothing for Cody Rhodes to actually team with him. It makes no sense to me. And Kevin Owens was like, what is happening right now? You're teaming up with Roman Reigns? Now, for the sake of Kevin Owens' storyline, I like it. I like what they're doing with Cody Rhodes and Roman for the sake of this. Now, Cody Rhodes can say, wait a minute. I've been on your side. I've been teaming with you. After everything this man has done to me, after everything Roman Reigns has attacked, injured, maimed me and Sami Zayn, all the punishment we went through because of this man, you're teaming up with him, it makes no sense to his brain, just like it makes no sense to me. I like that. There's no explanation, no rational reason. I can't even come up with the reason, right? I'm sitting here thinking about it. Why is Cody Rhodes teaming with Roman Reigns? After everything he's done, after all the awful things he's done, why is he teaming with him? Why did he sign that contract? I can't rationalize it in my brain to a satisfying conclusion. So I like that Kevin Owens is in my same place as me, in the same mindset as me. What are you doing? You're teaming up with this man. For the last 4 years, this man has done to us the last 4 years, to this company, to your friends, your family. After everything he's done, you're teaming with him? Oh, hell no. That I like. So this character direction for Cody Rhodes works for me because it helps me better like, I like what Kevin Owens is going through. So that's fine. Okay, so Kevin Owens, like watching the crap, be like, what? Is the best part of the show, the damn show for me. So let me see my tier rankings real quick. Kevin Owens going right up to the star is rational. He was good. It was believable. Right to the top. So Kevin Owens is thinking about what the hell he just saw from Cody Rhodes teaming with Roman Reigns for all people, you know. And then he goes to the ring. But before that, we get a match between Giovanni Vinci and Apollo Crews. Now, folks are upset because Apollo Crews pinned him again. I was laughing my ass off. They're clearly doing a story here where Giovanni keeps getting pinned by Apollo. Apollo keeps getting the best of him. And now Apollo gets jumped at the end or gets attacked at the end. So Giovanni gets his heat back. So it was a fine segment. I thought it was funny. He got pinned. I'm not complaining about it. I don't think they're fumbling Giovanni Vinci. Again, he got his heat back at the end. I don't know what story they're telling with him. I don't know what the direction here is, but I'm willing to see where it goes. I don't think they fumbled it or it's bad or whatever. It's early. Got a clear direction for him. He keeps getting caught by Apollo Crews. And this time, he couldn't take it, so he jumped him at the end of the match, attacked him, slammed him, got his heat back. I'm willing to let this play out and see what happens here. I didn't hate the fact he got pinned. Some people might hate it. I don't hate it. Right. I agree with you, Boss Winch. He got his heat back. Bo Rich, he got his heat back immediately, so I don't mind it, okay? At all. Then, after that match, you know, folks were complaining. Let me see something real quick. Giovanni. Let me check out the reaction real quick to that pin. God, WBC be freaking out. So let me see. They're carrying crossing Giovanni Vinci over there. Is that what they're doing? I don't think so. Let it play out first. I think we need to let it play out. That's all. Let it play out. Being 0-2 to Apollo Crews is not the worst thing in the world. Let's just see what happens. But anyway. Yeah, give it some time. Give it some time. Yeah, but yeah, it was hilarious what Suri did. So let's go back to the tier rankings here. Let's keep going. So what I want to rank Giovanni Vinci, I thought it was fine. Again, I'm not going to say it's bad yet. So fine, Apollo Crews fine. And we keep it moving. Next thing we saw, so this is when Kevin Owens goes out to the ring. So Kevin Owens goes out to the ring to talk to the fans about and express his feelings about Cody Rhodes teaming up with the man who tormented him for the last, I don't know how many years. He doesn't buy it. Doesn't make sense. He's not with it. He's not vibing with it. He's not going to go along with it. Because to him, it makes no sense. Me and Kevin Owens are right in line. We are here. We're here. But before he can actually talk about what's happening, the Tonga brothers and freaking Jacob Fatu come out there. Where's Solo Sikoa? Nowhere to be found. I guess he's feeling bad. He lost the damn cage match last week. You got Jacob and the Tonga brothers. They come down to the ring, talk for a little bit. Freaking Tonga Loa, sorry, Tama Tonga. He started talking to the mic, making the weird noises. And he said, "Let the right hand man speak." His mic skills today were not the best. It's kind of weird. Let the right hand man speak. Start doing this like weird sound he makes. Anyway, ultimately they try to jump him, and DIY comes out there to help. So you got Johnny Gargano and Ciampa run down there to defend the old-time friend Kevin Owens, and then they set up a 6-man tag for the main event, which was, kind of expected. Then we get Bayley getting Naomi. Another segment. They have a talk backstage to say, hey, we have a common goal here. We both want Nia Jax not to have the title. So let the best woman win. Cool. Naomi said that's going to be me. Bayley thinks that's going to be her. And we move. So they're setting up a interesting dilemma during the match, which I like. Immediately we go right into the match. Nia Jax goes down there. I think Tiffany gets a jobber entrance. We don't see her entrance. We do see Naomi and Bayley's on the other half of the commercial, or on the other side of the commercial. This was a fun match that got kind of sloppy in the end. Bayley and Naomi did a bulldog into the corner. You had Naomi going sent over the barricade. Got really cool double team spots from Naomi and Bayley on Nia Jax. Fun stuff. There was a spot where these camera angles, man, they're catching a lot of botches here during the course of the entire show. Naomi goes for a kick to Tiffany face. She misses the kick completely. She misses the kick. Naomi broke up the pin for Bayley. So Bayley goes for the pin on Tiffany. And of course, Naomi wants the damn win so she can get the title match. So I like it. I like it a lot. I like the fact that the dynamic is, hey, it makes it interesting. We want to win the match, but I can't let you pin her. So I have to break up the pin. That's good. I like that type of in-ring psychology. I like those type of scenarios within the match. Make things interesting. You don't know how it's going to go. Don't know how it's going to end up. Right, so he breaks up the pin. Interesting element. Got a double kick out. So Tiffany gets pinned by Bayley. Nia Jax pins Naomi at the same time. Both kick out. What would happen if they both got the pin there? We don't know what would happen. Maybe they had to go to a... Who cares? It doesn't matter. It didn't happen. They kicked out anyway. So let's not think about what had happened. No point. They kicked out. Tiffany then hit Nia Jax accidentally. Now, did she actually land on Nia Jax? She went for a She went for a swanton bomb. He hit Nia, but maybe barely. Looked like she kind of missed Nia Jax. Honestly, it looked like she missed her. But the thought process was, oh my God, I accidentally hit her. Oh my God, I hit Nia Jax. Well, and then she got hit with a 1D. They hit the 1D on Tiffany. And the ending pinned very close to the ropes. Why does Tiffany never tease a cash in on Liv Morgan? Because Triple H wants... I don't like that either. I think Tiffany should go to Raw. I don't know why he does that. He doesn't want anybody messing with the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley storyline. But I think it'd be interesting just to have her pop up over there, just to get in the fans' mind. Even though it's clear as day that she probably won't cash in on Liv Morgan, it'd be good to get her over there. But it's not going to happen, I don't think. But the last ending sequence with the pin was very messy, very close to the ropes. Ref almost didn't want to pin it. It looked like she didn't want to call it. But I just got to call it, whatever. 1, 2, 3. So Bayley and Naomi both pinned Nia Jax at the same time. So the champion got pinned. I thought it would be Tiffany, because why bother? Why pin the champion if you don't have to? But they pinned Nia Jax. So Nia Jax can blame Tiffany because she got hit with the swanton. She can blame Tiffany for the loss. And now she got pinned. So of course she's going to win it at the PLE. Pinning Nia Jax twice doesn't make sense. So of course you're going to win. But we knew that already. So because of that scenario, because of that situation, I thought we might be getting a triple threat match. But no. It looks like we'll be getting a match next week between Naomi and Bayley. The winner getting Nia Jax. Now I saw some people saying that they're going to have a DQ. and then it'll be a triple threat. I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of a triple threat. Have some conviction. Have Bayley freaking win the match, and have Naomi turn. That's more interesting. That's more compelling. We already saw Bayley and Naomi in a triple threat earlier in Backlash. Remember, it was Bayley as champ against Tiffany and Naomi. We don't need to see another triple threat. I'd rather see something different, okay? Do something different. Have Bayley win the damn match, okay? And have Naomi turn heel. I'd rather see that, okay? I'd rather see Naomi turning heel. That's more compelling and interesting than to have a triple threat. Have her turn heel and have her screw Bayley at Bad Blood. That's what I would do. You're calling it Charlotte versus Tiffany at WrestleMania 41. Maybe the best. Charlotte Flair. My only issue with that match, that Charlotte Flair is Tiffany Stratton's idol. That's like her end game. So why would you burn out that match right now when Tiffany could get more seasoning, and become a better wrestler, and become a veteran, and then you do that match? Why have that be her first Mania match? I'm not convinced of that, but it's possible. But I'm not convinced. But yeah, that's what I would do. Do something with Naomi, because you have a triple threat match, and then Nia Jax pins someone. Like, okay, but if Bayley wins the match next week, and then Naomi turns heel, that's interesting. That's compelling. That's a storyline. That's a non-title feud potentially between Naomi and Bayley. I'd rather that. And Tiffany not going to Raw, I think that's a mistake. I think they should have that in the fans' mind, even if it's not going to happen, even if it's not likely. I think it'd be smart to have her go over there just to plant that seed of, oh, Tiffany could show up here. Tiffany could cash in on Liv Morgan, even though it's probably not going to happen. I think it'd be smart just to have her over there, just to tease it a little bit. I mean, even Io Sky, last time she went over to Raw and teased Rhea Ripley with it a little bit. Why not have Tiffany at some point? Probably too late now, but once you won it, within the first few weeks, should have been on Raw, but it never happened for whatever reason. I think it's a mistake, but it is what it is. All right, moving on. Then we had a what was it? We had Chelsea Green at a dumpster of somewhere, talking about her match in 2 weeks, talking about how she doesn't want to do it. She had a great line here, a funny line where she says, "Do you think it's fair that I have to wrestle Michin on her home turf?" That was funny. Okay, that's funny. Wrestling Michin on her home turf, which is the dumpster, like the dump. That's hilarious. She's great at everything she does. She's awesome at everything. Like, amazing talent, amazing on the mic, amazing character work. Just love her. So that match is in 2 weeks in Nashville. I wonder if since SmackDown's in Nashville at that point, we may have Bianca over there. She's not Nashville. She's Knoxville, but Tennessee. So I don't know. Maybe she'll be on that show. But anyway, but beyond that, I like the vignette, or not the vignette, but I like the footage they showed of her at the dump. That was funny. So getting that match in 2 weeks, that should be fun. They're building it up, so I think we'll get a lot of time. So, but fun fact, there were just 5 women on the show. The 4 in the match, and Chelsea Green. Everybody else is in catering. Then we had the main event. We had a main event between, it was supposed to be Kevin Owens and DIY against the Bloodline, but DIY got taken out before the match. Tried to jump KO, and then Street Profits came out there. The Street Profits had a good match with Kevin Owens and the Bloodline. It was good. Ultimately, it ended in a DQ. A lot of good spots between Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Once it got jumped, DIY came back out there. Then Cody Rhodes came out there to help his friend. And then we had the final scene where Kevin Owens, at this point, he's so mad at Cody Rhodes, and rightfully so. Cody's teaming up with the man that tormented them for years. Wants to hit him with the damn chair. So what we have here, folks, the first time he wanted to hit him with the damn title, he did do it. Wanted to hit him with the belt, that didn't happen. Now he wants to hit him with the damn chair, it doesn't happen. So they're teasing it very well. I like what they're doing with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens' character, I like what they're doing. Slow burn to the moment we're going to finally hit Cody Rhodes. I've said time and time again, I want Cody out of the bloodline business. I want Cody Rhodes out of the bloodline business. And Kevin Owens is the perfect person to do that, right? Kevin Owens getting involved with Cody Rhodes, getting him out of there, by attacking him, starting a new feud, will move him from the bloodline storyline, and then we can have Roman Reigns with his own kin, whether that's Jay, Jimmy, Paul Heyman, maybe do Sami Zayn if you want to, but ultimately, you want him away, and then Cody Rhodes, you want him away for bloodline stuff. So I prefer if Kevin Owens attacks Cody within the next month. That's a new feud with Kevin Owens saying, you fool, after everything that happened with Roman Reigns, you wouldn't team with them? You would team with them? That's ridiculous. First, you forced me into a title match I didn't want. I didn't deserve it, but you can't let it be. Can't let it be. Now you're freaking tagging with Roman freaking Reigns, of all people. After everything is done, after everything is done to me and Sammy and your friends, you're teaming with them? Screw you. I like it. I like the direction for Kevin Owens. So because of that, I'm fine with the overall the segment, or I'm fine with the story beat that Cody and Roman are teaming up. If it means Kevin Owens is going to get upset about it, I can handle it. Because honestly, I don't think it makes much sense. That's just me. I don't. It's not enough justification. Not enough justification. Everything this man has done. Like, Kevin Owens is the only rational human being these days, you know? I feel like it sometimes. After everything he's done, after every beatdown, you know? I just don't love it. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So much history between Kevin Owens, Roman, and Cody. Cody's like, all right, let's team up. You got my back? I mean, you got my back. Roman Reigns? You trust Roman Reigns? That's crazy. Crazy talk. It's crazy talk. So let's finish off. Let's take a look at this ranking here. Let's see. I believe Theory was in catering. Santi Adonis was not on the show. Either was Shinsuke, OTC, not OTC, but yeah, OTC, right? Let's see. Nope, catering. So SmackDown didn't have a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent on SmackDown, and none of them were on the show. Well, not none of them. A lot of them weren't. So that's the thing about the 2 hours SmackDowns. If you have like big matches planned, it's gonna be kind of light. No Randy Orton, no Logan Paul. Yes, boys were not there. Pretty Deadly was not there. He was fine. Gargano was there, but he was just fine. Nick Gallows was fine. Wade Bear was good. Fireman catering. Roman Reigns. I mean, not Roman Reigns. You get a fine for this show. Chelsea Green, I thought was good. Or a segment. Oh, not him. No. Chelsea Green, good. Dawkins was good in the match. Where's Montez Ford? There he is. He was good. Tiffany and Nia Jax, they were good, I guess. Both fine. It was good. So, yeah. Battle giving nothing is nobody, I guess. Everybody has something that. So this is the only people on the show. Look at the amount of people on catering. Look at the amount of people in catering. That is insane. It's a 2-hour Raw coming up here, right? Got 2-hour Raw coming up. Got 2-hour Smackdown, and half the roster was not featured at all. Crazy. I don't have Apollo Crews in here. Apollo Crews right there. Giovanni is right. I know he's in here because I saw him earlier. Where's Giovanni Vinci? He was in here for sure. He was earlier today. When I had this up here, he was in here. Where did he go? That's weird. He's supposed to be in here somewhere. Wow, he's gone. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let me see. Where is, here we go, stream. Let's see. He was totally in here. He was gone somewhere. Fine. He's already there. He is there. He's in the fine rankings. He is already in there. I just can't see him because like the black thing. He's already in there. I can't move this crap out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have him at the bottom here. Ignore the second one. He's already in here. I should stick to my guns. Anyway. So yeah, this is it, I guess. Kevin Owens was a star. Andrade was a star. Chelsea Green was good. Wade Barrett was good. LA Knight was good. Can't move him. Dumb. Anyway. LA Knight was good. Montez Ford was good. Roman Reigns was good, I guess. So Cody Rhodes was fine. I don't love his explanation. Cody's in fine. Sorry. Roman Reigns' objective is clear. Everybody else is good or fine here. Naomi, Bailey. Maybe Naomi kind of down. Yeah, I think like that. Wish AJ Styles was back. Yeah, who knows what he's doing? He's in catering. Well, yeah, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22. 30. No, not 30. $31 talent not used. Crazy. Crazy. Can't be bothered with that. I can't be bothered with it. It needs to be more. Needs to be more talent used. Okay. Do what you got to do, Triple H. But there should be more talent used. Okay. I'll give this SmackDown like a 7. Like, fine. A fine Smackdown. I'm hoping that I'm curious to see what SmackDown looks for 3 hours. Just for like a little bit of time. I wonder how it'll look for 3 hours. How that would change the booking and the storytelling. I think Raw creative team is better. Just have a better creative team over there. So I don't think SmackDown can do anything to beyond swapping out talent or creative talent. As long as you have a better creative team over there, it doesn't matter how many hours you have. Just have better storytellers. I think it's different teams. If that's the case, Raw is better. So Raw goes to Netflix. That creative team goes to Netflix. SmackDown is kind of like, I do like the stipulation of the women's tag match. I like it. I like it. A tornado tag. The finish was fine. I just hope they don't do some wonky like DQ finish with Nia Jax attacking them. No, give us an actual finish to that match. Give it a 7.27887 and give it an 8. Yeah, they got like one specific guy over there. So no Bianca, no Jade. Bianca, after cooking on Raw, was not on this show. Neither was Jade Cargill. They got SmackDown off, which I'm happy for them. Go home and rest. But Montez had to be there anyway, so Montez was still there, even if Bianca wasn't. Yeah, I just think they should have Naomi turn heel. Just do it. That'd be interesting. Tiffany is definitely on the outs with Nia Jax these days. Will Tiffany try to cash in at Bad Blood? She might try. Will it work? I don't think so. We may have a Tiffany cash in. I still believe we're supposed to get a Bianca and Jade against Tiffany. What might happen is Tiffany might help. If Tiffany can help at Bad Blood, she may forgive her some. She may get some a longer leash with Tiffany. So I do believe they still want to do the Bianca Jade against Nia Jax Tiffany. So in order for that to happen, Tiffany needs to be on her good side for the most part. Apollo got another win. Yeah, this is solid Raw. Not Raw. Solid SmackDown, not the best. I think most people are upset that Rhea Ripley and Liv weren't the focus. The focus of what? Make a video about IWC overreacting to JD's story or Judgment Day storyline. What are they overacting about? I say JD and McDonough storyline. What are they overreacting about? They're overreacting about what exactly? Of it being like, well, I think that storyline is getting kind of like dull. I do believe they need to add like another dynamic, like a different element, whether that's Raquel, whether that's something else. You just need something different, some type of spice to it. I do believe it's getting kind of boring. Needs something. I'm hoping Bad Blood will give that, wherever that is. All right, folks. I'm gonna wrap it up at 11 sharp. So we got 9 minutes. So any questions about anything, whether it's WWE, Stardom's, Mario Gold, whatever, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or about the show, about Kevin Owens, about Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, whatever. But I think it's a 7. A 7 show. Does Tegan Nox return to help Michin during the dumpster match? No, because Michin will win by herself. No need to add anyone into that match. Be one-on-one. Unless Piper gets involved. Then I can see Tegan Nox, but I doubt it. Tegan Nox is like, she's out of sight, out of mind. So I'd say no. Yeah, Piper gets involved. That'd be a good spot for her. It'd be good for her. Would I bank on it? Would I bet money on it? No, but it'd be a good spot. Like fantasy booking, yes. Tegan helping Michin would be cool. Hyper will show up for sure. That makes sense. I just don't know for sure if she'll show up. Like I don't know if we can expect that. But from a fantasy booking spot, yeah, I like the idea. I like it, but who knows if Triple H's gonna do that? Who knows? Kevin Owens' turn. Can you imagine if KO screws Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood? Maybe Bad Blood. If you want Solo already got pinned, right, by Cody Rhodes. But I mean, we may not want Roman Reigns to lose his first match back. So maybe you have Roman Reigns and Cody win that. But shortly after Bad Blood, shortly after it, maybe the next SmackDown after Bad Blood, Kevin Owens turns, needs to happen within the next month, I think. Carlton Cody will be fun. If they're willing to have Roman Reigns lose, I like the idea, but I'm not convinced they are. I'm not convinced they're willing to have Roman Reigns lose his first PLE back. If they were, I like the idea of Kevin Owens screwing Cody. I like it. Who is Cody Rhodes' opponent at at Crown Jewel? His opponent will probably be anybody. Those Crown Jewel matches are kind of like Logan Paul, So I don't think it'll be Logan Paul. It won't be him, obviously, but it's that type of vibe. Like it's kind of like a silly, thrown together spectacle kind of match. They could do Jacob. At that point, I think Kevin Owens will be the guy. Maybe do Kevin Owens. What match would be the main event? The Saturday main event? I don't know, but Kevin Owens is an option there. When does Bianca and Jade and Sky Pirates happen? On Raw. The Raw before Bad Blood. The go home show to Bad Blood. Bianca and Jade will defend against Kyrie and Io. So that Raw before Bad Blood, which would probably be what? That's 30th of this month. Raw before Bad Blood, I agree. I'm assuming if Stephanie Vaquera appears at NXT season premiere, first match at Halloween Havoc. I think her first match will be at Halloween Havoc. Her first big match will be at Halloween Havoc against Kalani Jordan, I think. How will WWE present like a badass? A heel. Should be a heel. That's how you will differentiate between the two. Julia face, Stephanie a heel. So you'll be a legitimate compare and contrast there. Heel face. That's how you do it. Does Andrade? No. Andrade Mello will be on SmackDown. Jade beats Kyrie next week in a squash. I can't see them having a long match. I don't see them doing that with Jade. So probably be a squash if they do it at all. They may not do it at all. They may not do that match. I think everybody expects Jade against Kyrie Sane. Do I love the idea? Not necessarily. If it happens, it'll probably be less than 10 minutes with Jade winning. I think part 7 will happen the week after next week. So the go home show to Bad Blood will be the Game 7. So that the 30 or the 4th of October will be this game 7. You think WWE cares what Joshi think? Oh yeah, so while we're at it, while I'm here, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a Joshi stream tomorrow or something like that. But Sari, her opponent for the Seedling belt, she said Sari was fired by WWE. She's fired by WWE. Like, no, I was not fired. Sari snapped back like, no, that didn't happen. I wasn't fired. She's trying to start a new narrative. But she's very, very complimentary. Doesn't have a bad thing to say about WWE. If you ask me, I believe last year when Fightful was reporting that the WWE reached out to her, I think they did. Reached out, see if she was interested, but she already had plans with that promotion, Bull Nakano's promotion. I think she already signed up for that or committed to it. She had plans for her own shows, her own chapters. She had things to do. I think they reached out to her, and now they're in good standing. So just waiting for her when she's ready. Like, whenever you're ready, we're happy to have you. I think we're at that stage. They reached out. She knows they want her again. Now she's got to decide when she wants to do it. She never has a bad thing to say about WWE. Not one bad thing to say at all, ever. I think it's going to happen very, very soon. By very soon, I mean within the next 2 years. We're going to get Sari in the WWE again. Does Triple H appreciate Joshi's more than Tony Khan? I don't know. I do know that, yes, probably. The only Joshi that gets pushed in AEW is Shida. All right, folks, it is 11 o'clock. That Joshi stream might be sometime this week. And so tomorrow or Sunday, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Any comment, it can be random. Smackdown was like 7. A lot of weird stuff. Don't love all the storytelling beats. Raw is far better. NXT is far better. Smackdown need to get their weight up. I wonder what's going to happen in 3 hours. Will the 3 hours help or hurt SmackDown? Will it be more boring? Will it be more dull? I hope not. But yeah, it's interesting. Okay, what's the plan for next week? That's interesting. Besides Game 6 of Carmelo Andrade, Bayley, Naomi, I'm hoping that's the actual conclusion. I'm hoping we get an actual match that ends with a pinfall, not a DQ. And I hope Naomi turns heel. Will it happen? Probably not. I can only hope. All right, folks. Talk to you guys tomorrow and on Twitter, because I probably won't go to sleep anyway. Later.